are you? こんにちは皆さん。お元気ですか? Anime video number 21. This is about Hinamatsuri. Hinamatsuri, Dolls Festival or Girls' Day. Hinamatsuri. Well, this Hina, this kanji is very difficult. So we usually write in hiragana, but anyway, I show you kanji here. And Hina, this means a chick, a little baby bird, like nestling, fledgling. This is Hina, just a baby bird. Pew, 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 pew. Matsuri, this is festival. So the festival of the chicks, the festival of this kind of little bird. Well, so Hina is just a baby bird, but Hinamatsuri actually is the girls' festival, Girls' Day, or the Dolls' Day. And we celebrate that day, the March the 3rd, 3月3日. 3月, this 月, 月, or 月, this means the moon, the third moon, this is March. January, do you remember? 1月、2月、3月、4月、5月、6月、June、7月、July、8月、August、9月、September、10月、11月、12月、like that. So it's quite easy. But the day, the first day till the 10th day is a little bit difficult. 1日、the first day. 2日 the day 2 2日 third day 3日 like this 1日2日3日4日5日6日7日8日9日10日 so these 10 days are difficult one. The March the 3rd 3月3日 and we can also write in just like the number like this, 3月3日 without using 3 in kanji. But in Asian days, that was celebrated in the April the 3rd. But nowadays, we celebrate in the March the 3rd, or in the very cold area in Japan, that can be also the April the 3rd. In this picture, you can see only the empress. Well, Hina dolls are wearing glittering and wonderful kimono. And the dolls depict the imperial court. In Japan, many girls wear kimono on March the 3rd. And here you can see very little girl. She's under 1 year old. This is her first Hinamatsuri. When a girl is born, many occasions, her grandmother gives her Hina Ningyo as a present to pray for young girls' growth and happiness. The origin of this Hinamatsuri began in Heian period in Kyoto, because in that period, Kyoto was capital of Japan. And Heian period, that was from 794 till 1185. So it means 8th century from 12th century. So these dolls are wearing traditional court kimono of this Heian period. But anyway, people began displaying dolls just like this in the Edo period. Edo period, that was from 1600 till 1868. So 7th century from 9th century. We can also call this festival Momo no Sekku. Momo no Sekku. Momo, it means peach. Peach. And also when we say momoiro, This is a synonym as pink. We also say pinku, but pinku and momoiro is the same. Momoiro, pink. So in this festival, pink color is quite important. And sekku, this means seasonal festival. So there are lots of seasonal festivals in Japan, and Momonosekku is one of them. These are peach blossoms. And here this is pink, but they are also white color too, and white and pale pink, so many varieties. We say Momonosekku just as the same meaning as Hinamatsuri because before we used lunar calendar and the March the 3rd was later than nowadays. So just in that time, peach blossoms were very beautiful. And also peach is related with the female. And these peach blossoms, peach has got some special power to keep the evil spirit away. This word, Hina ningyo. Hina ningyo. Well, Hina, do you remember? This is the baby bird. Hina. Ningyo. Nin, this kanji is also hito. Person. Hito. And this one, here we pronounce gyo, but we can also say katachi, the form, or kata. Kata or katachi, the form. Ningyo, so the form, human form, person form. Ningyo, this is a doll. Ningyo, Hina ningyo. We can see Hina ningyo here. On top platform, there are always the emperor and empress sitting in front of gold folding screen called byobu. And from the viewer's perspective, here we can see on the left the emperor and on the right the empress. This is Kanto style. Kanto is the area of Tokyo and around Tokyo. And if it's different way, it means if we can see the emperor on the right and empress on the left, that is Kansai style. Kansai is Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, and around that area. That is Kansai. So this one is Kanto style. In the second platform, we can see 3 court ladies. We call Sannin Kanjo. And the next, the third platform, we can see 5 musicians. We call them Gonin Bayashi. Gonin Bayashi. They've got some musical instruments such as drum, small drum, large drum, or hand drum, flute, and singer. In the fourth platform, we can see 2 ministers, and one is called the minister of the right, and the other one, minister of the left. And also, there are some kind of things such as trees or some decorations or sometimes carriage or tools, furniture in the emperor's palace. There are lots of varieties. So how much do they cost? Well, like in this picture, this is quite simple one, only emperor and empress. And this kind of just 2 dolls that can be around 5만 yen. 5만 yen, this means 50,000 yen. 50,000 yen. That is around $500. This is the picture of Hinaningyo store. And when they are very expensive, they can reach 75万円. 75万円, this means 750,000 yen. This means it is $7,500 US dollars or 7,500 US dollars. It's very, very expensive. But anyway, these dolls you can inherit generations to generations. For example, in my case, in Japan we had Hina Ningyo. But I came to Spain, so my younger sister inherited these dolls, Hina Ningyo. And when my daughter was born, my mother sent us this Hina Ningyo, so my daughter has Hina Ningyo. But she doesn't have any daughters. She has 2 sons. So these are my grandchildren. But as they are boys, they are not going to inherit them. So this is my daughter's dolls. But it's not necessary to pay for so much money. If you can make it, you can make it your own Hina Ningyo at home. And they can be very, very cute. Or we can buy some kind of small decorations like this. This is very, very cheap, but still very, very pretty. We see the emperor in the right side. So this is Kansai style. There are these kind of hanging decorations. And it symbolizes the birth of the babies, or the birth of especially the girls. This word, hishimochi, again the difficult kanji, but like this, hishimochi, hishimochi. This hishimochi comes from the word hishigata. Well, kata, this is the shape, the form, hishigata. So the shape of hishigata, this is diamond shape, rhombus, is hishigata. So hishimochi is the mochi, but diamond-shaped mochi, hishimochi. You already saw hishimochi as a part of decorations in Hina Ningyo in the previous pictures. But anyway, in this one, it's just in the center, so it's very clearly you can see it, right? And this hishimochi, diamond-shaped mochi, has got 3 colors. So this is Hinamatsuri colors, pink, white, and green. And pink means the peach blossoms. And also, these can keep evil spirit away from you. And white one, this is like snow, purity, pure color. And also for the long and healthy life, longevity. And the last one, green. This green is for the health. And you can imagine below the snow, there are the new green leaves under the land. This is the green image. Other thing that we eat in Hinamatsuri is Hina arare. Hina arare. Well, Hina, it comes from Hinamatsuri. So arare, that we eat in Hinamatsuri. Here we can see some snacks and sweets that we eat March the 3rd. Hinarare is in the left part, this colorful rice cracker. Usually arare is salty, But here, this one is sweetened. And also we can see some sweet candies. And on the right side, there's something, the form is hishimochi, but this time this is gumi, so it's made of gelatin. Even we can prepare some special cake, decorate it just like in Hinamatsuri, like this, so cute. Hamaguri no osuimono. Hamaguri. Hamaguri, this is a kind of clam. It's Japanese style, Japanese hard clam. This is hamaguri. No osuimono. Osuimono, this is Japanese style clear soup. This is the picture of hamaguri no osuimono, this Japanese clear soup. And the reason why we take this soup on March the 3rd is it's because this clam is so special. If we part in two parts, and there are many this kind of clams, but if it's not the correct one, it doesn't fit perfectly. So this symbolizes husband and a wife. If you choose the perfect, really your husband, and that is like a half orange. But if the different person, it doesn't fit. So this means that we wish this little girl, the Hinamatsuri for the girls, so this little girl can get married with a perfectly fit, perfectly right person. This is the reason. You can find this kind of decorations in Hinamatsuri. This is using this kind of clam. So this is for very good relationship between husband and a wife. The other food that we eat in Hinamatsuri, Chirashidushi and also temari-zushi. So different type. Well, this is the kanji of sushi that you say Japanese sushi, right? This is sushi. And here we pronounce zushi. Chirashi-zushi and temari-zushi. So this is kind of sushi and it's beautiful. Now you're going to see the picture. This is just one example of chirashi-zushi. Here under there's some rice, but this rice with vinegar and sugar. And on the top, you can put anything you want. But in this case, we try to put something beautiful in color. And we usually eat chirashidushi to celebrate some kind of parties, some occasions, very happy occasions. This is the other example of chirashidushi. As you can see, we must try to make it so beautiful as possible. Especially the color is very important in Japanese cuisine. You can see some temari-zushi. Temari, this is bowl. So you see this kind of temari-zushi, so round shape. And it's so beautiful with the decorations. You can use, for example, nori. Nori is some kind of seaweed. And this is black color. And you can use many vegetables because vegetables has got lots of beautiful colors like this. And there are two types of drinks, amazake and shirozake. Zake, this kanji is from sake. Sake is all kind of alcoholic drinks. In Japan, we say sake. Amai, it comes from amai, sweet. So sweet sake, sweet alcoholic drinks. But amazake, it doesn't contain any alcohol. So alcohol-free amazake. But shirozake, shiroi sake, white sake. shirozake. This one, it contains alcohol about 7 to 8%. So for the girls, they must drink amazake, not shirozake. Shirozake is for adult, over 20 years old. But in Japan, less than 20 years old, they shouldn't drink any alcoholic drinks. So amazake. But it looks like amazake and shirozake look just the same. Really look very similar. This is the picture of amazake. So sweet sake without any alcohol. And here you can see hina arare too. These circular, colorful things. This is hina arare that I already explained to you before. In this time of the year, Japanese people eat sakura mochi. Sakura mochi. Sakura, you know, sakura cherry blossoms. Mochi, so mochi, rice cake. Sakura mochi. This is the kanji from the sakura. Sakura mochi. This is how you can see sakura mochi. This is a pink rice cake filled with sweetened bean paste. Then this is anko. And this sweet beans is azuki and wrapped in a salt-preserved cherry leaf. And you can eat them all. Hina nagashi. Hina nagashi. Well, I wrote here in hiragana, hina, but it's the same kanji as this one. Hina. Do you remember? That little bird, baby bird, hina. Hina nagashi. Well, nagashi, it comes from the verb nagashimasu. And this kanji, this part is like shi from the katakana. This is sanzui. And sanzui, this has the relation with the water. Nagashi. And nagashimasu, this is to pour water or pour some kind of liquid. Pour. Or, for example, トイレを流します. Flush the toilet. The water comes. Right? So, 流します. It is to pour. Pour water. When the Hinamatsuri began in Heian period, that was 8th century till 12th century. In that time, so long ago, people threw paper dolls into rivers and in the sea to drive away evil spirits with them. So we must thank them so much. Well, let's talk about anime, Hinamatsuri. The title is Hinamatsuri too, but Hina in this case in katakana, because this is the girl's name. Matsuri, festival. Hinamatsuri, and this anime was broadcasted in 2018. But the manga, that was from 2010 to 2020. It's a long time. But the anime was broadcasted in Japan only in 2018. This story is really comedy, and Hina came from the future. But she was in a kind of egg-shaped capsule, and she dropped into a yakuza's room. And this yakuza, this young boy, so he must be just like a second father. He must behave as a father of this girl, Hina, and she goes to the high school, and there many things happen. And so, you know, yakuza is Japanese gangster, so it's quite unique relationship. And also, from the future, many other girls come to get this Hina to bring her back, or if it's not possible, to terminate her. So lots of things happen, and this is a kind of comedy. What do you think of this festival, Hinamatsuri? Did you like this video? If so, please give me like. And if you share my videos with your friends, that will help me a lot. Please, please, please do it. And if you have any questions or suggestions or any commentaries, you can write under this video. There's a commentary. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do it. Please subscribe it. 今日もここまで見てくださって本当にどうもありがとうございます。では、ぜひチャンネル登録といいねボタン、それから私のビデオをお友達とシェアしていただけたらとても嬉しいです。助かります。お願いします。では、また会いましょう。じゃあね。バイバイ。